And we're live. Thank you for joining again, and thank you for coming on our 8th community gathering. This is becoming an important moment for all of us to just gather with the community and to discuss what the latest have been on both on the market side and on the Efforce development side. It is quite a moment. Definitely the market is picking back up, and after there was a big dump of the general crypto market over the past couple of months. So it has been good to see some return to force. What we can say is that we're glad, and I hope that you had all a good summer. You had good time, and you had time to regather for the start of a new working season. So for us, it was super busy. As you know, we can't always be available to everyone, but we try, and we've been for the people that have been on our community. We have been listening to you. We've been listening to all the things that you suggested over the past month. I've personally responded and to the Telegram group. So this is a reminder for anyone that is not on the Telegram group to get on the Telegram group, so that we could talk more and we could be more in touch with the community. So let's get cracking about the things that we do want to say to you today. We have some very, very cool announcements to make, and it's important that we share today. One of the things that I do want to say also is, please remember to comment if you're here watching on YouTube. Just make sure that you post your questions so that we can take a look at them and we try to respond live here. So I already see some Korean messages. Please stick to English so that we can get to all the questions that are there. Go WOZX. Okay, thank you. We get some good support. Good morning, everyone. Hi, ciao everyone, wherever you are in the world. So on our side, as I was saying before, we've been really trying to restructure the whole business, the business dynamic of Efforce, and all the things that we are doing both on the business side and on the technology side. As you know, me personally, I'm just a messenger here. I am the person that is conveying the messages to the public and to the community. On the technology side, we've been hiring new developers that have been bulking up the core development team led by Jacopo Vanetti. So we are going to see more of our team in the coming weeks, because together with the marketing team, we've started developing some little formats to get a closer look at what we're doing daily into the life of Efforce. So you get a sneak peek into our office, and you get to talk and you get to see what the people are doing, the faces of the people behind the project. So it's not always just my face. I know that you love my face. By now you've seen it multiple times. I just hope that you won't get sick of it. But in essence, so we've been working on a number of different things in terms of communication and marketing, which is the area that I'm mostly focused on my side. We've been supporting the team in kind of showing and transitioning and transferring what is that we do daily inside Efforce, both on the business side and technical side, and transferring outside. Because the community, one of the main concerns that the community has is the lack of transparency between us as a company and between the community. So we want to be as transparent as possible, and we want to share as much as possible with you. So in order to do that, we started creating different formats, and we will be launching them over the next days, and possibly start with something that could trigger could trigger more of the participation of the community. Because one of the issues that we have, I would say, that we're still trying to figure out is not how we transfer what we do daily, but it's also how we transfer our values and what we stand for and what we're actually trying to build. This week in the community, there was a very interesting conversation topic that I want to share with the community, because not everyone has been on Telegram, so this might be new to someone. So one of the key points that we've been discussing is the energy efficiency portion, right? So people are still wrapping their head around it and trying to understand where Efforce is going. So what is the ultimate goal that we're trying to achieve? Because one of the main things that everyone understands when we talk about climate and when we talk about sustainability, there has been a huge move, even in crypto, towards the decarbonization and also discussions over carbon credits. So everyone now understands kind of the idea behind a credit, that it's distributed and it's allows companies that are not so efficient to kind of offset their misbehavior in a sense. So people understand the carbon credit market very well, but they don't understand what we're doing in full. So I spent some time with the community on Telegram trying to deconstruct what the end goal of the Efforce ecosystem is. One of the core components, so we've talked multiple times about what we're going to have in terms of staking, which is the pure component of the crypto side. We've talked multiple times about what we're doing in terms of contribution, so allowing people, the general public, to participate in energy efficiency projects by staking their money and contributing in the financing of this renovations. But we rarely talked about the marketplace. And this is something that I do want to say, and I do want to interact a little bit more because it's going to be fundamental in the growth of the ecosystem. So the marketplace is literally going to be a unified market, and it's going to be an open place where the energy intensive companies all around the world will have the possibility of buying directly from the energy that is saved globally. So if, for example, I have an energy intensive business, which could be, for example, a steel manufacturing facility or a chemical company or a paper producer or an auto manufacturer, as you know, we're working with auto manufacturers. It's as an energy intensive business, I am consuming energy and I'm consuming a lot of it. So if I don't have a direct project on my facility, I might just want to offset the consumption of energy that I have by buying someone else that is virtuous on another side of the world. So if I'm sitting, for example, in China with an energy intensive business, I might want to go to the Efforce marketplace and I want to buy MegaWoz. The MegaWoz is this unified credit that we created, that it's backed one-to-one by a megawatt hour of energy saved in the real world. And through this, we are commoditizing the energy savings. So the negative energy now becomes a commodity, and we are able to exchange it between peers and between different countries without borders. So with carbon credits, it's we face different standards. There are different standards of type of carbon credits. There are also different jurisdictions. So you can it's very difficult to transfer credit from one nation to another. No, it's easier. It's a process that can be done. Of course, it's doable. But the market is very fragmented. While creating a unified credit system that it's on chain and it's shared by people and it allows people in all across the world to benefit from energy renovations, that it creates a new economy. So the $250 billion invested every year in energy efficiency all of a sudden is going to ramp up because we are going to allow more people to contribute. So more people are going to be able to participate in this type of energy efficiency projects. And those savings generated will be able to be exchanged and be positioned and brought to market, to the general market with the marketplace of Efforce. So this is a gigantic leap forward. And of course, it takes time to build. I know that by now, the people that have been here the longest, so the people that have been here for the past 8 months, they say, okay, we're too slow for crypto. we're moving slow, we're not fast and efficient enough. That wasn't meant to be a pun, but it is, in some ways it is true, because we're moving at two different speeds. We have to realize that industrial clients and the industrial and renovating and creating a unified market in terms of the credit system, and move it into a fully digital distributed ledger that it's going to allow anyone to participate, open environment. It's not an easy task, especially when we're talking about markets that are going in the hundreds of billions of dollars every year. So it's not something that it's easy. But in order to be disruptive, you have to move fast. So we understand that, and we are realizing that more and more. And for this reason, we want to open up the communication a bit more and start these formats that allow the community to be closer to us. So in terms of communication, as I said, we're going to open up our doors a little bit more, and you'll be able to see the faces of the people that are actually building what we're doing today. On the business side of things, things have been slower on the communication side in terms of what we can actually say to the public. We can say that we've been already implementing the renovations into the facility that we financed with the Genesis pool. So that's already something in implementation phase. And very soon, I know that you were tired of hearing very soon, but it is very soon this time. We're going to be able to disclose who the companies that we're partnering with are, because the only issues that we have there, it's how do we explain to maybe the shareholders of the companies and to the general public of the companies that are exposed in that market and with that particular company, how do we explain the crypto side of things? Because sometimes people might hear about blockchain and they might get a bit scared, and so even transposing what we're doing is not easy all the time. We can, Andrea, we're tiring of hearing fake promises. Please do say something that is really going to fulfill. Thank you. I'm also reading the bad messages. That's, as you can see. I'm not reading the to the moons, and I appreciate you guys. This is the important thing. We listen to everyone. So we listen to the criticisms as we listen to the comments and to the compliments. So in terms of what we want to announce today, we have a new thing that we decided to launch. This is something that we plan to do in multiple years as well. So it's something that it's not going to start this year and end this year. It's kind of our legacy. It's a way of going forward and also to make sure that we can all contribute to the creation of a better future through technology and through cooperation, which is the most important thing. And as one of the things that has been pointed out in the community gatherings and also in the community chat on Telegram, for example, we want to show our partnerships. We want to show the strength of the Efforce network, Ether first of all, but also Efforce itself, because many people don't actually know all the relationships that are in place, all the things that are happening, which companies we're talking to, which companies in crypto even talk to us or even know about us. So we are going to launch something called the Efforce Summit. So on November 6th, this year, 2021, we will have the Efforce Summit, which is the first event. It's going to be a digital event in which we are going to invite people from all walks of life and close relationships to ours that are going to intervene. We're going to have live interviews, and we're going to allow the community to participate in this format. So Efforce Summit is going to be a multi-year project, as we said before, and we're starting this year due to COVID restrictions. Not many people will be able to participate, so it's going to be a fully digital event. We're going to have key speakers, and all of the speakers will be announced over the course of the weeks between now and November 6th. So over the course of the weeks, we'll be announcing the agenda and the points that we'll be touching, and particularly also the people that are going to participate in this discussions. So the discussions will go from very crypto-oriented discussions and future of product that is not just Efforce related, but it's energy related and it's sustainability related, and how that is impacting the way that crypto companies are building businesses. So we're gonna do a heavy deep dive into that world, but also we're going to show and we're going to call and interview people from the traditional industry. So we're gonna have people that are in the traditional energy space and the carbon credit space, and we're going to talk more with our funders. So we will talk also to Jacopo, and we will make sure that we can get deep into what we're doing, and how what we're doing is building bridges to the creation of a better world. I know that talking about building a better world, it's all flavory, but we are actually on track of doing that. Because we are building a multi-layer ecosystem, which is going to have not only several parts of its own platform, but it's also needing to hold hands with multiple parties in and outside of the industry of crypto. So it's important to start building those relationships and to publicly discuss the issues that are plaguing the industry. We've heard and we read a lot about the energy concerns and the energy consumption concerns of the space. So all the proof of work related algorithms and consensus algorithms are still under attack in some ways. People have talked about the efficiency of Bitcoin mining, if that is a threat, and so all of those topics will be tackled, but mostly bringing together key thought leaders who are going to be side by side building a better future starting from a technology oriented environment and enabling the world for a better future. Another one of the things that we also decided to do, which is going to be announced in the details over the coming days. It's a social contest. So we're going to have a social contest for people that are going to, and there's going to be only one winner. So not many winners. We had already a social contest, which was a mess. In all complete transparency, it was a real mess to track and to actually get through all of the participants who participated at the right time and so on. So it wasn't easy, but we're going to have one single winner that it's going to be having the possibility to talk with the founders. So we will also record a Zoom call with the person. Whoever is going to be, and it's going to be able to talk to the founders, and then possibly this conversation will also be showed and streamed during the Efforce Summit. So there's going to be a cash prize. So we're going to set a USDT price. It's not going to be a crazy amount, but it's going to be an amount that it symbolizes the work and the effort that people are building. So we do want as many people as possible to come and join us on this journey, right? So we want to make sure that you are active in the community, and we want to also be thankful to the people that already have been in the community for 8 months and have been supporting us for a long time. So make sure that you follow our channels, make sure that you follow all of the channels from Telegram to Twitter to YouTube to Facebook to LinkedIn. Just make sure that you're always aligned with what we're discussing. And produce as much content as possible. All the details will be announced and will be described over the next coming days. There will be a very specific start date and also an end date, and that will be running through for the next weeks as well, leading towards the towards the event. So I'm reading, trying to read now the. Okay, yeah, all right. Reading some of our interesting comments. Lots of people are getting some interesting comments in the live section. It's mostly insults. I don't know why we get insulted. I understand that some people are frustrated about the pace at which we're moving, but again, I explained, and I will try to explain it again. We are not here building something small. We're here trying to build the future of an entire industry, and trying to build a unified credit system for the energy efficiency world is not something that you do overnight. And overnight doesn't mean, okay, 8 months is a lot of time. It's not. Because there are so many factors and so many layers that are there, and this is not fair, and I don't think it's fair to the people that are working behind the screen, because it's not just me, as you know, and you will see more and more actually with the new formats and the possibility of looking into the office. But it's not fair to the people that are working on this project that we get insulted this badly. So I would support, I would appreciate constructive criticism, which is always welcome. You can reach us on any of the social media. You can talk to us at any time. We've demonstrated multiple times to be available to all the comments. So just make sure that you talk to us and you bring constructive criticism instead of just vain insults. So going back to the topics, I appreciate all the people that have been here. There are going to be some announcements over the coming days, which are going to be very exciting. I don't want to build hype over announcements, so I don't want to announce an announcement because people get really upset. So I'm just gonna say it. We are building. We have been on a really heads down mode, and we've been kicking, and the results I think are going to show in the next future, which is not talking about years ahead, but it's we're talking about weeks and months in which we're going to see really all the work that has been done over the past months, from the public launch of the token to today. So I don't want to talk about token price. I don't want to talk about all the frustration, and because people that are frustrated are mainly frustrated about the token price, and we're not here to speculate on price. But if you do want to talk about price, there are going to be unofficial channels on all the social media. You can go and talk about price, because price is the direct effect of not understanding exactly what we're doing, and we do take a very, very deep responsibility on that side. So I do take responsibility on the fact that we have to be more transparent in the way that we discuss, and making the community feel part of this journey instead of just being an addition to the journey. So the community is an integral part, and as we said many times, we started centralized. We started pretty centralized because it's the evolution of a company that has been there for 11 years with $350 million in revenue, and people working all across the world. This company transition created a product. The platform is the first beta of that. It's a contribution module, but then there is so much more that is happening. There is going to be the contribution. There is going to be the project listing pages. There is going to be the offset layer. There is going to be the marketplace. There is going to be the staking for the people that are just interested in the pure staking of the coin. And so if you want to talk about developments and what we're doing and why, where the price is going to go, try to think about the broader picture about what we're doing and the broader picture about the market. And I do hope that we are going to see some more support on that side. As we are going to be more transparent and more open to you, it's going to be important that you are supportive and more supportive on our side. So having said all of this, I don't want to take too much of your time. I will be streaming the next live gathering from the Middle East. So in September, I'll be traveling to the Middle East for some of the developments that we have also in other regions outside of Europe. And so next time you'll see me in a different setup. Possibly it's not going to be the pretty studio setup, but it's going to be on the other side of the planet to build and to keep building what we're doing. So if you enjoy staying with us, if you know that this is going to be a winner, and you support what we're doing, just make sure that you subscribe, you follow all of our channels, and that you keep staying with us, because to us you're a super important piece and super valuable piece of the community, and together we will build a better world. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for coming at our 8th community gathering, and I hope to see you soon again.